So, kung i-determine kailan yung parang siya na talaga, parang hindi eh. Parang God really orchestrated everything. Like, it's not the parang kailangan mo pang hanapin yung spark and all that. Parang you know there's a plan and you get parang curious ka what's gonna happen. So, yeah, parang ganyan nangyari.
Ano naman po yung pinanghahawakan nyo para manatili yung love niyo sa isa't isa?
Pinanghahawakan para manatili ang love sa isa't isa. Actually, the manatili ang love sa isa't isa is actually impossible. Lalo na pag, I think, lalo na pag matagal na kayo. The manatili ang love sa isa't isa is actually impossible. Lalo na pag, I think, lalo na pag matagal na kayo. If not, nandyan si Lord talaga. It's very clear to us na this is a three-person relationship. Na kailangan, nandito si Lord sa gitna namin, holding us together. If not, kasi onting away lang eh. You think, pag mag-asawa na kayo, pag nag-away kayo, you feel na mahal mo pa rin siya, ganun. No. Pag nagkaroon kayo ng conflict, parang gusto mo munang umalis. But you have to stay there kasi you made the commitment with God and God is also in the marriage. And parang responsible kayo dun sa vow nyo sa isa't isa. So, ang pinangahawakan namin to really stay in love is so long as God is in this relationship and we let Him in and we let Him be with us. It's gonna be a wonderful marriage moving forward.
Balikan ko lang yung kanina na-share ko. So, marriage nga is two imperfect people going into an imperfect relationship. Pero, ito na yung kadugtong, covered by a perfect God.
Yes.
So, yun talaga yung yun talaga yung key. And kasi ang tendency siguro, we know yung common understanding whenever going at a relationship. Really focus kayo sa isa't isa.
Yeah.
Even as boyfriend, girlfriend, you focus on each other. Tapos madadala yun going to marriage as husband and wife. Magkatitigan lang kayo. Parang whatever happens, we just look at each other, we love each other. Pero dahil nga imperfect people pareho, kapag nagkaroon na ng misunderstanding, you also look na at the imperfections on both sides. And lalo lang. So going into a marriage with God in between, and both of you, yung husband and wife, looking to God instead of looking at each other, yun na yung common ground.
Yeah.
Na we know we have imperfections, pero dahil we know we have firm identity pareho kay Christ, we're looking at Him, covering us in our imperfections. Yun na, doon na lalabas siguro yung understanding, yung patience, yung sa 1 Corinthians 13 na love, patient, kind, doon siya manggagaling. So yun talaga yung, and we both know even going to the relationship, going to the marriage, yun talaga yung kailangan naming dalhin before kami magpakasal. Dapat we have our identity secured first kay Jesus Christ, kasi yun yung siya yung tutulong sa amin sa marriage mismo. Kaya even nakita ni Ate Milli na nagsabi ako ng feelings ko to her December 25, 2018. Sinagot niya ako February 27, 2019.
Accident.
Which is another story yun. Baka mamaya may time pa, pwede na ikwento kasi funny story. Tapos, April, parang nag-uusap na kami about marriage kasi we both know, we came to the relationship na already looking about marriage. So, April 2019, nag-uusap na kami. Tapos, June, nag-propose ako.
Kahit pag-usapan na namin yung kasal.
Nauna pa yung mag-uusap sa kasal. Nahuli yung proposal ko. Parang ganun. Ayun. Pero parang ang bilis kasi yung titingnan. Pero yung confidence naman namin na we know parang mabilis, pero we know we both have Christ in us. And kasama natin siya sa marriage. Yun yung nagbigay sa amin ng confidence na makakayanan natin. Kahit na parang sa tingin ng iba mabilis. So yun yung ganun pa important yung, yung identity in Christ. Pati God being the third person in the relationship sa marriage.
Tsaka ano po siya, no? Parang, na-mention niyo po kanina, di ba? Minsan, hindi mo alam paano ka magre-respond sa situation. Kasi, hindi mo talaga alam. Pero, when having Christ sa relationship po, parang ako, I'm lacking sa aspect na yun. Pero, I can ask God na, Lord, medyo hindi ko alam paano magre-respond. Pero, through you, alam ko ibibigay mo sa akin yung way paano mag-respond. And that's the important thing na meron God sa relationship.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi ka nagre-rely sa sarili mo.
Tama.
Kumbaga, mag-ask ka kay Lord anong dapat gawin and God will do something to you para ma-execute yun ng maayos.
Yeah.
May experience.
Ang dami
Sige nga, tayo naman tatanungin namin.
Sige nga.
Yan. Hindi, ginawa yung JD ka kanina.
So, bali wala pa pong batuhan ng kaldero na nagagawa. Okay.
Wala nasisira mga pader.
Wala naman.
Okay, pag-break na ba?
Iyak-iyak lang.
Okay lang yan.
Ayan, so, down to second to the last option po. Ano po yung mabibigay niyong advice sa mga tao na currently on the waiting stage?
Singles.
Single mas.
Looking for someone special.
Okay. Go for
Okay
it.
na. Sige. Ang advice ko, syempre, dumayan din kami naman dyan before kinasal. Meron din long season of pagiging single. Siguro, and for those na alam yung background ko, medyo hindi magandang example yung pinagdaanan ko. Pero I guess I would like to share yung lessons from it na hindi ko kasi na-cherish noon yung season of singleness. So, ang naging tendency ko, sige, hanap na ako ng relationship. Hanap ako ng girlfriend, for example. Pero, what happened, I rush into things nung high school pa lang. Tapos, so what happened, hindi naging successful yung mga relationships na yun. And, yung actions na yun, may consequences kasi until now. Until, yung natin, whenever we do something bad, as Christians, we repent and God forgives us. Pero yung consequences nun, meron pa rin yan eh. Maaaring may effect pa rin yun in the future. So, kaya yung advice ko, especially now sa mga singles na makakapakinig nito, parang you treat singleness, the season of singleness as a gift. Sabi nga naman sa Bible, it's a gift. So, you treasure it, parang don't rush into things. Kasi bakit siya magiging gift? Kasi at that season, wala pa masyadong responsibilities. Also, makapag-focus ka doon sa, you still have time, mas hawak mo yung time mo to focus on more important things. For example, ministry, family, studies. So, unlike kapag you go agad into a relationship like me, medyo ang hirap i-juggle. So, yung development sana na inilatag sa'yo ni Lord, na imbes na makapag-focus ka doon, napupunta tuloy sa ibang mga bagay. So, hindi na ma-maximize yung potential mo na ma-develop yung character mo, which is magagamit mo rin naman yun eh, kapag umabot ka na sa point of being in a relationship. Pero yun, my first advice, treat it as a gift. Sabi nga sa Bible. Kasi nga, mas relatively, mas makapag-prioritize ka doon sa mga bagay na mahalaga. Unlike kapag you go prematurely into a relationship, yan, mahirap talagang pagsabay-sabay. So, ayun, yun yung una kong advice.
May pangalawa ba?
Tingnan natin.
Sa akin naman, well, for all the singles, you have to understand that there's always something special in the season of waiting. Kahit sa Bible, di ba? Yung waiting time before naging king si David. Lahat yon, if you would look back sa mga story sa Bible, and even now, if you look back sa life mo, lahat ng waiting time natin is God's season to shape you, to shape your character. So, again, treat it as a gift and maximize it and practice how you let God in your single life as much as you would want Him na nandun sa married life mo or sa romantic relationship mo. Kasi again, you cannot go into a relationship prematurely, lalo na ngayon na maraming napupunta into a different direction pag naging girlfriend or boyfriend too early, they forget the real essence of being in a relationship. Moving forward, you are really to get married, not just to be in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. So, not unless yun yung standard mo, that going into the relationship means going into a marriage. Then you let God be in your single life to shape you, to shape your character. So, do not rush things and, ayun, parang take it as a season of being the best person for whoever God would assign to you as your partner.
Very deep, no?
Ayun.
Pero yun, yung maganda nga yung na-highlight din ni Ate Milli. Yun, yung season of waiting. Kasi ang madadevelop doon mismo yung character mo as yourself, na ikaw pa lang yun. Which is, one example, yung patience pala. Lord, you become patient doon sa answer ni Lord, doon sa prayer. Pero that itself, pag na-develop yung character of patience sa'yo, sa lahat ng aspects ng life, you can use it. Even sa marriage mismo, pag namit mo na yung partner in life. Kasi ngayon, naghihintay ako ng matagal na sa asawa ko, parang, Lord, thank you for the patience, thank you for the patience. So, mga ganun, mga gawin mo pag nanginan. Example lang naman. Joke lang. Pero yung character, madadevelop in that season of waiting, which is super important.
Tsaka yung sa patience po, diba, parang, Lord, wala pa pero alam ko may plan pa sa akin. Nagre-rely ka sa Lord, meron
You
pa
have to
plan.
trust the process. Even yung process ng waiting.
Kasi minsan sa iba, tulad po sa inyo, medyo naging mabilis nung si God yung nagplano, bigyan sa dalawa. Pero okay lang din yung mag-wait ka kasi si Lord naman talaga nakakaalam ng lahat. Kaya yung iba, wag po kayo magmadali.
Huwag kayo magmadali. And marriage, romantic relationship na godly ordained, alam mo, it's a very wonderful gift and God will not let you miss it for the world na feeling mo, pag hindi mo hinanap, baka may ibang makapag-relationship dun sa babae na yan or lalaki na yun. No. Parang, if it's really God's perfect match for you, diba, He will not let you miss it for the world. So, you trust the process, you trust the waiting time, you let God in your life while you're single.
Galing. So,
Sobra.
siguro through this interview, nakita po talaga namin kung paano kumilos si Lord sa inyong relationship. Kasi we all know na lahat naman po ng mga sinasabi niyo is hindi dahil sa sarili, kundi dahil kung paano talaga kumilos si Lord. And for our last question, paano niyo po ma-share yung concept of Eros love sa relationship? The Eros love po talaga.
Sige. Eros kasi for me, Eros is more on the passionate love between husband and wife. So, pero for me kasi parang it reflects itself. Siguro familiar na kayo yung sa love languages. So for me, that Eros, passionate love, coming out as love language of words, of quality time, service, even gift giving, tapos touch. So that itself, I consider as Eros. Pero for me, siguro na-discuss na yata ngayong agape, which is unconditional love, which is true love itself. Even yung Eros, which is passionate love, should be covered also with yung unconditional love. Which is, for me, when we say unconditional love or true love, yung kung tama yung pagkaalala ko, one definition of true love is unconditional commitment towards an imperfect person, kasi lahat naman tayo imperfect, to seek their highest good and oftentimes it involves sacrifice. So with that concept of true love, we should apply it also sa Eros, sa 5 languages. So whenever we love someone, regardless if it's family, brother, sister, mother, father, friend, we follow yung example of true love ni Jesus Christ sa Bible, which is we serve unconditionally, we give words of love unconditionally, walang hinihinging kapalit, selfless serving. So we treat it Eros in the context of unconditional love din. And with that, parang kaya na sabihin natin, husband and wife, passionate love, it still becomes true love through agape. Siguro that would make Eros true love pa rin if we take it in that context.
Yeah.
True agape.
True agape pa rin. True unconditional love pa rin.
Yeah. Sa akin naman, yung Eros, the passionate love, in the context of agape, should be like yung kind of love that you preserve for your spouse alone. For your spouse alone. Kasi people nowadays are quick to misuse yung Eros na they feel it for someone, na parang say boyfriend or girlfriend, passionate ka dyan. Kasi the devil can use it for you to commit sin.
Yeah.
So you have to take note that this Eros, you have to preserve it as much as you can for your spouse. It's not something na like the philia love, diba? For your friends, ganyan, okay yun, ganyan. But you have to separate that. You have to separate yung concept ng Eros kind of love for whoever God brings to you as your spouse na ikakasal kayo. For sure, marami sa inyo may alam nung about passionate na it's a broad term yung Eros eh. But you have to distinguish it. Na it has to be preserved, it has to be reserved, and is only for your spouse. Yeah. Not even for your girlfriend, not for your boyfriend. Diba? You have to to make sure na ganun mo tingnan yung Eros and do not misuse it.
Ang galing, no? Parang kada salita ni Ate Milli kay Jane, speechless na.
Baka isipin nyo masyado kami sarili nyo na.
Ayaw nga eh.
Hindi kami
Kaya mo
Ulitin natin.
Ang dami talaga natin natututunan.
Ikaw nga minasabi ko, pero ako.
Pero ang galing, so from Storge, Philia, Eros, and Agape. Ang galing na binigyan tayo ni Lord yung 4 types of love na yun na alam natin kung paano talaga natin siya gagamitin. So Storge sa family, Philia sa ating mga friends, and Eros, which na-mention nga ni Ate Milli na ilalaan natin yun sa ating sa partner na ibibigay sa atin ni Lord.
Yeah.
And ayun, through that, siguro natuturuan tayo ni Lord kung paano siya magmahal as a God. Na share natin yung love na dapat na ibigay. Na in that way, na-exemplify natin si Lord.
Tsaka yun, you can use yung mga many loves na yan, you can use it in every season of your life. Diba yung philia, habang ikaw ay hindi pa kasal, know that it never ends. God's love never ends and there's always something new even pag ikakasal ka na and then you open that different kind of love. It's a wonderful kind of love actually.
Yeah.
So, ang galing lang how God designed this.
Yeah.
So,
Ayan, so hindi ko na, yun na yun.
Oo.
Sobrang dami. Sobrang dami talaga nating natutunan. Hindi lang kami, kundi alam ko yung viewers natin.
Marami din natutunan.
So, yeah.
yeah. So, thank you for having us.
Oo nga, thank you for inviting us.
And sana may natutunan yung mga manunood dito.
Yes po. Talaga napakaganda experience na makausap na po namin kayo na kung paano kumilos si Lord. And hopefully, yung mga viewers po natin, hindi lang nila mapakinggan, kundi ma-apply talaga nila sa kanilang mga buhay yung mga na-share na pag-usapan po natin. Yeah. That's it. And so, Guys, maraming salamat sa inyong time, sa pakikinig po sa amin, and hopefully, meron po kayo sa something na na-capture na talagang natutunan talagang ma-apply natin. So guys, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe sa ating pong Wi-Fi
Podcast.
Click ba yung may click?
Click the like,
Click
share,
subscribe.
comment. And so,
Ay, hindi ba natin nakwento yung kung paano mo ako sinagot? Sayang yung hindi na kwento natin.
Pag may time, wala na.
Ay, wala na.
hindi lang dito natatapos. Marami pang mga episodes and
Okay.
this will be the first of many po.
Wala tayo
Reserve na lang natin sa part 2.
Yeah.
Sobrang salamat. Thank you guys.
Bye.